In our very first story, 3 people have died in the tanker explosion at Onyina Nufo in the Ahafo Southwest district of the Ashanti region. The truck driver and his assistant, as well as a toddler living in the community, were reportedly burned to death in the fire, which consumed about 20 homes. Nanayao Jima joins us from the scene of the explosion. Nanayao, tell us exactly what happened in this situation.
So the information I've been gathering from residents is that this tanker we are talking about was driving from Kumasi to Tepa, and it was driving in a top speed. So Onyina Nufo is a small community found along the road. That's the Kumasi Tepa road. That's Mount Council Tepa road rather. So when this tanker got there, he was negotiating a long curve. The tanker was negotiating a long curve due to the speed that this driver drove. He lost balance and drove into a Ford Transit, which was parked by the roadside. And after it drove into this Ford Transit, the vehicle toppled over into the Onyina Nufo community. It immediately started burning, with the fire spreading through parts of the community. It took the intervention of the Ghana Police Service and also the Ghana National Fire Service to douse the flame, which has so far consumed about 7 homes and rendered a number of people homeless. Before I left Onyina Nufo, 3 children were still yet to be found after they ran into nearby communities and the forest which surrounds this area. Now, what I know is that some men within Onyina Nufo community are now going to the bushes and also the communities around Onyina Nufo to help find these 3 children who went missing.
All right, you indicate that 3 people have died. You mentioned the driver, the driver's assistant, plus a toddler. Do you have an update on that, or is it still the 3?
It's still the 3 so far. What we are learning is that some other people were injured through the inferno, but the reports that we are getting from the fire service and the police is that the 3 people were not in critical condition.
So you're saying that the fire has been brought under control because the fire service intervened. Do we know if there are other first responders on the scene?
Israel, can you please repeat your question again?
You indicate that the fire has been brought under control because the fire service was being at the scene. Do we know if there are any other first responders at the scene? NADMO or...
Hello, Israel.
Yes.
So NADMO has visited the community. Nana Adjumapempe, who is the Director General of the National Disaster Management Organization, was in the region doing some work at the time the incident happened. So he drove to Onyina Nufo, where he has arranged for the affected persons to be sheltered in a church in the area. What we know is that the district chief executive is also working to get some mattresses and blankets to help these people pass the night.
All right, thank you very much, Nanayao Jima, with that update from Onyina Nufo in the Ahafo Southwest district of the Ashanti region. There on your screens, you have some of the pictures that we're getting from the scene of the fire, clear destruction out there.